it's Rach and it's another video, and what I'm excited about is this is actually a requested video. I don't usually get requests. I mean, I just do videos and someone actually wanted to see this. Maybe because I did show it in a previous video. And that is the Benefit Magical Brow Stars box. This is a box full of Benefit's brow products. So I guess this is a way for you to try everything. And what's interesting is that there are like 5 full-size items. This is everything. I really did want to try everything. So one item costs almost around 1,500 for a full size. And this whole box cost only like 3,500. And with 3,500, I guess you can only buy 2 items from Benefit, so I think this was like a good purchase for me. I don't know if they still sell this, and I got this in Rustan's or in a Benefit store. You can get it in a Benefit store, but I don't know if either of them still sell this box. So we're just gonna try it. At least I know the individual items, they still do sell it there in Benefit. So in all of this, they are in the shade 3. I don't really like super duper dark brows because I already naturally have dark hair for my brows. I just need to add a little bit more. We'll start with the pomade. So this is Brow. The first one I want to try is the pomade because when I go to events or when I do work, because I am a makeup artist, I use pomade. It lasts longer, it's more waterproof, so for events, for me, it's a lot better. It's more structured then. I know it's not an everyday look, but it's more structured for events. It looks a lot neater and things like that. So what's nice is that it comes with its own little brush. It's super small and it comes on in the cap. So what you do is I get a little bit of the product. So I'm gonna use it, I guess, maybe on my right brow. My right brow lacks more hair on top, so I think that will suit the pomade better. I usually only use pomades and brow crayons. Yeah, it suits my hair color a lot better than the 4. The 4 was a little too dark for me. I tried them in store. You can do the testers, like, don't be shy. How will you know what to buy if you don't try the testers? Okay, that was easy, that was fast. And even for a pomade, it looks natural. Like, it's not a dark streak. And it's better for filling in areas talaga na kulang sa hair. So, yun nga. The top part was really lacking hair because all of my hair on my right goes downwards. There, I like this one. It even did the faded look well. Like, you know how I like fading the inner sides or the inner portion of my eyebrow? It faded it really well. I haven't done my brows, like there's still little bits of hair growing here, but it's okay. We're human. I'm human. So if you do plan on getting this, this is better for yun nga, if you lack a little bit more brows in some areas. And it's a cream gel brow product, so it lasts longer, especially with the humidity. So if you like go to school where there's no aircon, if you commute, it's a lot easier. Next, for my left brow, I'm going to use the Precisely My Brow pencil. Okay, so this is one out of the 2 pencils. So this one is more like a pointed tip because the other pencil, the Goofproof brow, is an angled tip. We'll use this later. I will be using the Precisely My Brow pencil for my left brow. As you can see, my left brow, it's like, it's the better brow. It's the one that has more hair. So in the end, there's a spoolie. So this one, you can see it has more hair and it's easier to fill in. Where it has bald spots, it's a little bit more here at the tip and then here in front. So that's why I think that the Precisely My Brow is better for that, for just areas that needs extra strokes. For me, I like starting at the tip better, so I'm going to, because that's where it needs to be darker, I'm going to do hair-like strokes, the tip, just like lines. It's not like, I'm not going back and forth, I'm going one direction. One direction! It's very precise. It's Precisely My Brow for a reason. So I just need it for hair strokes. It's just really for the little few areas that needs the strokes. So it's very precise nga, as the name says. So it's better for those who already have full brows. And there, that's how my brows look. So you can see this is a little bit more structured. This is more natural, more everyday, just like a clean eyebrow look. So that's how the two differ. There are still other products to try. When I clean my brows, I like going against it so it goes through the in-betweens of the hair. And then upwards. Okay. I'll just wipe off the excess and then put back some foundation just to even it out. So there again, you see how my right brow lacks the top area and it goes downwards. Up next in the box, they have a flat brush tool with a spoolie at the end. Almost all of their pencils and tools have a spoolie at the end, which is very useful because I have to clean it. And what I'm going to be using now is the Foolproof brow powder. I don't actually use brow powders. It doesn't last longer, and I feel like with powders blend, so it doesn't give a clean, for me, okay, because powders blend, they don't have that clean streak where hair does not, you know, it doesn't blend out. I feel like eyebrows should be a little bit cleaner. That's why I like pencils and pomades, things like that. Okay, I was surprised because when I opened the Foolproof brow powder, the small sponge tip came out. So here with the brow powder, it has two shades. So what they're trying to say is have it darker at the tip and then in front have it lighter. So I guess that's how you're supposed to use it. Oh wait, ooh, when I opened the sponge tip, it came with a mini spoolie too. Okay, they are very innovative. So you can actually just work with just the product itself. It's, you know how sometimes when you buy makeup, it comes with a little brush and they're useless because those little free brushes that come with a makeup product, it doesn't work well. But here, these spoolies are super useful, and let's see how this little sponge works. So again, since this is a darker brow, I'm going to use it on my right brow, which is the brow that needs more help. So I'm going to first go and put the sponge, since it is a long tip. I'm going to go on the darker side and fill it in. I'm so scared because powders are supposed to blend, they spread. So I'm so scared that this isn't gonna be precise enough. The spoolie is so small. I personally feel like the powder is harder to work with because I'm trying to make sure it's super precise and it fills out the areas that I need. So it's doing well in darkening my brows, but I already have dark brows. That's why I'm not super satisfied with this. So if you're the type of person who has really thin hair, I think brow powders are good. But I already have thick-haired brows, so this is not doing me well right now. You see closely, it's just emphasizing the color of the brow, but it's not helping me fix the shape of the brow, which is what I want for my right brow. I need to fix its shape. Now I'll be using the lighter color. I didn't clean the sponge, so I hope that's okay. I mean, if you're gonna be on the go, I don't think you're also gonna clean the sponge. So yeah. So here, now I'm going to be filling in the inner portion of my brow. I'm so distracted because I wanted more hair the top side. It's not doing that. Okay, so that's the brow. Let's see actually how it works with a good looking brow. I said I was gonna use the tool, but I wanna work with the sponge. I mean, it came with a sponge for a reason. So this is my better brow. It's already full and it needs less adjusting, like just filling in, and I think that's what powders are for, just filling in. See? It filled it in a lot better. This is so good. It was fast. That was fast. There. So, as you can see with my left brow, that's neat. It didn't do my fear, which is blend out since it is a powder. Well, it is a little bit doing that in the tip. It's not giving me like that really precise tip. But it's working. It works better on a good-looking brow. But I don't have both good-looking brows. Okay, so there. So this is both with the brow powder. It's not my favorite. It doesn't work as neatly as I want it to. It might have worked better with the tool, but it comes with that sponge. So I'm thinking it should work perfectly with the sponge. But I don't know. Personally, nope. Last but not least, I'm going to be super biased, but because I already purchased the Goofproof brow pencil before, so I know it works. I know it's good. So at least when I feature Gimme Brow, you can see how good Gimme Brow works. Okay, back to my empty brows. My personal favorite product from the launch, their whole eyebrow collection, is the Goofproof. As I showed earlier, so there's the spoolie, it has an angular tip. What I like about this, it fills in the brow a lot faster, and at the same time, it structures your brow the way you want it to. So it can do precise and thin lines, but at the same time, fill in the brows really quickly. So again, see this brow goes down. So I'm going to change its shape a little bit and make it like arc a little bit higher and fill it in on top, like in the top area, and boom, I'm done. I know that this was really good, and I finished my Goofproof so fast. Compared to my other pencils, my Goofproof was so fast. Maybe because it was little, I don't know, but Goofproof is magical. It was like an everyday thing. I didn't use anything else. The first time was so sure that I loved it. There, it's light, it's precise. That looks so good. It's a full brow, it's clean, it's natural. Guys, Goofproof, I swear, Goofproof is the place to be. It's so easy to work with. Like, I just angle it when I want to shade in my brows. I angle it to another way for like a more precise line. I just change the angles and it does something else. So quick, so clean. For me, it honestly is Goofproof. I don't know if I'm biased because, you know, I do my makeup a lot now, so it's a little bit easier for me. But if you're like into doing your brows, invest in Benefit. I mean, so good. That looks so... it looks so put together. I love it. I just love looking put together. So last in the box is the Gimme Brow. The Gimme Brow is a brow volumizing fiber gel. So I tried this before. Oh no, I didn't try the Gimme Brow. What I tried is something similar to this. It's like their brow mascara in a clear. I don't usually use brow mascaras with a tint because I told you I already have fluffy, volumized brows. But I'm just going to show the difference with what this does. So I like this better for my right brow because that lacks hair more. So it will darken it a little. So if you already have brows but they are thin and you want them to look a little bit fuller, not just drawn in. You know how mascara makes your lashes look fuller? This is what it does, but for your brows. So it just makes it look fuller, and it looks like there's more real hair compared to just a drawing of a pencil. Okay, even with bushy brows, this is beautiful. Now you saw the different products of the Benefit eyebrow line. So I hope what I did with my brows, I showed you which one was my favorite, what they do. I hope that helped you in choosing what to get when you go to Benefit. And you know what? Go to a Benefit store and try it yourself. They're very open to testers, like you using testers, and sometimes they help put it on you as well. But for me, yay, this is really good. Brows frame the face. Brows are an important element of how you look. I enjoyed making this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!